So what I'm going to cover today is the roundabout that you use for Kingswood Retail Park to go towards Kingswood itself, or towards Next, and towards ASDA and say soccer, soccer sensation or sports soccer. I can't remember the name of it nowadays. It goes through so many different names. I've been asked by somebody to cover this roundabout because it's quite problematic at this time of year, bearing in mind that Kingswood Retail Park is busy at the best of times, and the person's asked to explain which is the best route to get into Kingston Retail Park. Now we're coming up to a Roebank roundabout at the moment. McDonald's is on my right hand side, and just getting onto the roundabout itself, not Roebank but the next one, is difficult in itself. Now what I'm going to do is, as I'm coming into this left hand side lane, I'm going to go in towards Kingston Retail Park, but head towards the actual retail park itself, not ASDA, the retail park. I want to use the middle lane. Okay, it's got a straight hand arrow, but it's also got on the header board over there a straight and right hand side arrow. Got that right hand side signal on. I'm going to stay in this lane. I'm going to go towards the island on my left, then towards the curb next to Costa Next, but keep on coming around. Now towards the island just onto my left hand side, and now towards the curb just on my left hand side. And this is exactly why the Qashqai in front has just shown exactly why you need to use that lane to go to Kingston Retail Park, because they cut over from the right hand side lane in to this lane, and it's sportsdirect.com that I'm on about. Now, I'm going to come straight out of here. I'm going to go back round. I'm going to show you again. Hopefully it's not going to take me too long to get around here. But again, it's coming up to that time of year. Everyone's going nuts. But hopefully this video should clear up some misconceptions, common faults around the roundabout itself. So what I'm going to do is coming out of Sports Direct, I'm going to choose this outside right hand side lane to go straight on past Next, as if I'm going towards Next itself. The left hand side lane is just going towards the left, and I'm just going straight up. This is how you get onto Next. Okay, right turn towards Next, but I'm not going there. I'm just going to be going straight on, coming back round to show you the roundabout again. Robank Roundabout. Staying in the left hand side. McDonald's on my right hand side. And this time I'm going to go in like I want to go in towards ASDA itself. So from this left hand side lane I can use the left hand side lane, which turns into the middle lane, or I can go straight into the right hand side lane like I am doing now, because I'm the only one who can. I'm going to come in with that right signal on, okay, the header board again, the right hand side in this lane, even though it says straight on arrow. And I'm going to stay, it's easier to stay next to the white line on the left hand side and just keep that just to your left hand side. Focus on that and just keep on coming around. And this lane then coming off and into the left hand side, heading towards this path here. And then that goes into ASDA itself. And the Nissan Note on my left hand side there, okay, it was very close, but you know, what can you do? Everyone's in a rush this time of year. So this time I'm on my left hand side. Now I've shown you how to do it coming from say like Beverly Way and such like that, and now this time I'm going to do it like I'm coming in from Bransholm and Sutton Warren to the opposite side. So I'm going to show you all angles. Just making it easier on everybody. No deliveries, so I know I'm safe doing a quick turn around there. No trucks behind me, no vans, delivery vans, etc. But nobody's going to give way. Now, quick handy note for people on test. If you're sat there, okay, waiting and waiting and waiting, nobody's gonna, the examiner's not gonna do you for hesitation, okay? They're more likely to do you for pulling out in front of somebody and making them slow down, stop, or change direction. Wait patiently. Right hand side lane is coming in. As just to my right, and what I'm going to do is imagining that I'm just going to go into ASDA itself. So as I come round here, I'm going to stick in close to the roundabout. And I'm going to come off in the right hand side lane itself. Now I could have come off in the left hand side lane where the ambulance is, okay, and that's where you'd come off if you was going into the retail park. But I'm just going to come into ASDA, or like I'm coming into ASDA, but I'm not. what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back all the way around upon myself. I'm basically showing you how to do a U-turn. Or if you say coming from next and doing a right turn and you come off, stay next to the faded white lines, keep on coming around and then come off into your left hand side lane if you were going straight on. Middle lane if you're going straight on. And I'm going to show you how to do it from opposite side. I was a little bit like coming off to do that straight on because there was a vehicle just on my left hand side. Wasn't sure exactly where that was going. It's a little bit late coming over to my right hand side because the vehicle on my right hand side was coming up a little bit quick, a bit close to the line. Nice and slow and steady when you're coming up to the exits on the roundabout or the entrances onto the roundabout. Just use your mirrors, nice and slow, nice and steady. Be able to look both ahead and using your mirrors in itself. So we're going to come up to Roundabout, we're going to do a U-turn. Forgetting as you're approaching the Roundabout, as you're coming up on your right hand side, there's that 30 sign as you're coming up. This is the final approach that we're going to be using. So basically we've approached from Beverly Way, from Branzome Way, and we're just going to be approaching from this way, Roundabout. Now, there's no real road markings, header boards, whiteboards, directional arrow boards, to explain where you can be and where you can't be. Okay. So, left is for left towards McDonald's, Cineworld and such, and to go second left towards Beverly and York. You can use middle lane towards Beverly and York as well. Okay. So we're just going to keep. And as the road goes over to your left hand side, just kind of keeping a kind of straightish line in between the two white lines in the middle. Okay, there's no arrows, so you can use this lane to go straight ahead and the right hand side one as well. So I'm using the middle lane. I'm going to come off next to this white line, staying in, no indication at the moment, just coming in, mirrors and coming off into the left hand side towards Kingswood Retail Park. Now, I could have used the right hand side lane if I was going towards ASDA. It's getting nice and easy, nice and steady. And be aware that the vehicles coming from over here might think that you should be coming off to the left hand side. It's always nice and steady. Cover your brake as you're approaching, okay? And just take it easy. Because the last thing anybody needs around here at this time of the year is for everyone to be tailed back because somebody's had a collision. Another handy hint, when you're coming in here and you want to park, make sure you put that signal on nice and early. The guy behind just had to reverse because I've signalled nice and early, but they just weren't aware of what I was doing. So again, quick recap, okay? If I'm coming from Beverley, York area, okay? As I approach the Roebank roundabout itself, left-hand side lane. If I want to go towards Kingswood Retail Park, okay, come in, stay next to into the left-hand side lane. If I want to go towards ASDA, from the same direction, come straight into that right-hand side lane, okay? Signalling right towards ASDA itself, okay? If I'm in the left-hand side towards Kingswood Retail Park, just head towards the island, then the curb, the island and the curb, staying in the left hand side, okay? If I'm in the right hand side lane towards ASDA, okay, follow that white line all the way around on the left hand side, okay? And just keep on following it round until you get towards that straight path of ASDA itself. If I'm coming in from Bransham, I can come in from the right hand side and choose to come off into either the left hand side lane for Retail Park, right hand side lane for ASDA. And from that last direction from Enderdale way, middle lane to go towards the Retail Park and right hand side lane to go towards ASDA. Okay, I hope you all stay safe, have a great Christmas. Alright, you know, hope you've all been good. Alright, see you later, bye.